Diplomacy is a vital part of Stellaris, and in this video we're going to go over the power of diplomacy, covering the options on the diplomacy screen. There are many playstyles when it comes to diplomacy. One playstyle is being friends with all empires you meet right away, whether they want to be your friend or not. This will prevent you from being rushed most of the time. It also makes subjugating other empires easier. Having a lot of envoys really helps here. The next playstyle is being a bully and going to war with all other empires, declaring rivalries and oppressive subjugation. This is a high-risk, high-reward playstyle. This playstyle is more difficult at higher difficulties. Another playstyle is to be friends with stronger empires and bully weaker ones. This is a safe playstyle as long as you know what you are doing. The reward is high and the risk is low compared to the bully playstyle. There are some things to watch out for when going to war with other empires. Watch out for defensive pacts between enemy empires. This means those empires will fight together if attacked. So you will have to fight the empire you want to conquer and any other empire they have defensive pacts with. You can see why this could be disastrous. I have been burned many times, because I would declare war thinking I was going to fight with just one empire, but instead I find myself fighting 2 or 3 empires at once. Same goes for empires with subjects and federations. If you fight them, prepare to fight them and their subjects and/or fellow members. So envoys, what can you do with them? Well, you can assign them to a first contact event. Completing it gives you some influence and can do many other things, like raising or lowering opinion preemptively. Mainly, you do it to discover new empires quicker. The next thing you can do with envoys is improve relations with an empire. This raises opinion with the target empire each month. The more envoys you have assigned, the more opinion you get per month. You can also harm relations with an empire. Same mechanics as improved relations, except this lowers opinion. In fact, everything you can do with envoys except for first contact, you can assign multiple envoys to. Another thing you can do is build a spy network. This increases intel, allowing you to see where their fleets and systems are, the higher intel you get. This is good to do to an empire you want to go to war with in the future. You can assign envoys to a federation. This increases federation cohesion. Cohesion raises the experience gain of your federation and allows you to do more stuff with it. The next thing you can do with envoys are to assign them to the galactic community in order to increase diplomatic weight. You can increase your envoys with civics, ethics, and other various things. Something I like to do is go fanatic xenophile and diplomatic core and passively subjugate other empires while I keep building my fleets. Something else I will do is when I've got a high enough opinion of an empire, I will assign their envoy to a less friendly empire, one that neither needs more opinion or more intel. I can also assign all envoys and use the favor trick on a new empire that starts out with low opinion. However, I don't try this with exterminator empires such as Devouring Swarm, Determined Exterminator, or Fanatic Purifiers. Their opinion starts so low it is virtually impossible to get positive relations with these empires. So if you start near one, that can be bad. Otherwise, you can sway most empires with enough envoys. Another thing I like to do is get ahead of an empire in fleet power by staying naval capped, while increasing opinion enough to vassalize them once the subjugation casus belli has been granted. So let's now cover the most common options when clicking the diplomacy button, while I give my recommendations about them. We have improved relations, build spy network, and harm relations. We have already covered those topics, so we will move on for now. First is the declare war option. It is just as it says. This is what you click to start fighting an empire. You must have a war goal to be able to declare war. If you want to bully someone, the easiest way to do so is to claim one of their systems and select the conquer war goal. Another way is to harm relations and declare rivalry and select the humiliate war goal. Make claims just goes to the claims tab. Claiming systems owned by another empire costs influence. If you're going to claim systems with the intent to go to war, make sure you claim as many systems as you can before you go to war. This is because the influence cost of claiming systems increases greatly after war is declared. There is an offer trade deal. This is where you give things to other empires in exchange for opinion and or other things. With most dealings in PvE, I use this to exchange favors for raised opinion, to get empires to like me immediately. Though maybe you want to empower an empire and make it stronger, or give planets to an empire you think you will not be able to manage. There are other things you can do, but I won't cover them all in this video. There is open borders. You may wish to let another empire pass freely through your territory. Pressing this button allows you to do that. There is proposed subjugation. If the empire likes you enough and you select this option, it takes you to the subject agreement screen. If you have enough influence and acceptance and click proceed, you will gain a new subject or vassal based on the agreement. When you see an empire that's inferior and has good opinion, try to use this option whenever possible. On the flip side, you can ask to be an empire's subject. There may be situations where you would want to do this, but they are very uncommon. Perhaps if you are in a situation where that was the only way to deal with an even greater threat, was to join a stronger empire. Next is insult. Do this if you want to harm relations really fast. There is Form Defensive Pact. These were mentioned earlier. They cost monthly influence, so make sure you have the influence to get into one. Forming a defensive pact is a great way to prevent other empires from bullying you. Defensive pacts make it so that if you get attacked, they will join the war on your behalf. Caution though, this also means you can get dragged into one of their wars. Non-aggression pacts cost monthly influence and prevents an empire from attacking you and you them. Commercial pact costs influence as well and gives both empires monthly energy credits. This also allows megacorps to build branch offices on an empire. I would skip unless playing a trade build. Research agreement costs influence and exchanges tech depending on what each empire has. Not research, but full technologies. This can be great if an empire is superior in technology. Certain factions also want you to have these. Guarantee independence if you want to protect a smaller empire. Like everything else, costs influence. Migration treaties allow you to colonize other planets with that empire's species. Costs influence. You can also hire their leaders. It also increases immigration. If you have the diplomacy tradition or you are in a federation already, you can form or invite to federation. Federations are a whole different topic that would require its own video. Same with the galactic community. There are some things I did not cover, but I believe I covered the most important aspects of diplomacy. That's it for now. If you like my stuff, you know what to do. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.